Good morning, happy Thursday everybody. Happy Thursday Availble. Thank you very much for joining pre-market live. Let's see, jobless claim just came out. Let's see how it will affect us. Who is with me? Let me know who joined this pre-market live. Thank you everybody for taking the time. I do appreciate it. We can see the 4 hours futures over here. Hi Nancy, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. We are waiting. US jobless claims actually came out. Now I will put it here in the chat so you will see, and now we can see futures are running up. We have the futures 4 hours over here. Next resistance will be the 45.50 together with this trend line. We draw this trend line yesterday, now breaking up and above. Hi Amir. Hi Ophir. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining, taking the time from whatever your busy day is. Hi Michael. So jobless claim came out. Actual 1.725, forecast 1.706. Ignore the first 5 or 10 minutes of the move. Cannot rely on it. How's everybody's day going? Let me know that you hear me, see everything well. Hi Ophir, good afternoon. If you're from Israel, you're after lunch already. So, futures, let's talk about the futures. Jobless claim came out. We had a very tough resistance since yesterday, since August 30. Thank you, Amir. Hi, Daniel. Good afternoon. Now, breaking up above, let's see continuation towards 45.32. Now, 45.22 is the support. We have the 4 hours US 500 futures 4 hours chart. We always zoom out, zoom in to get a better point of view of price action. And as you can see, we had several dojis, one after another, now breaking above the 45.26. We do have here another 1 hour and a half, more or less, for this candle to close. We need this candle to close above the 45.26, and then we are heading towards 45.50 together with this purple trend line. Of course, everything is on my opinion only. Always do your own due diligence. SPY on the 65. Why 65? Because 6 candles of 65 minutes provide us a full 1 daily candle. If you go to the 1 hour chart and you rely on the 1 hour candles, the last candle is always 30 minutes. So we do 65, and of course this is what works for me. Anybody can do what works for him or her. Hello Icho, I will call you Icho if that is okay with you. If not, let me know how to call you. I will respect your wishes. For 451 resistance, 449 to the downside is the support. We said 450 will become a tough resistance in the beginning of this week. If you joined every live, if you saw previous lives, you know the 450. SPY 15, here is your broadening formation, the purple trend lines. Now, where pre-market is, purple trend line. Breaking above, we're heading towards the 453 together with this Purple trend line. Trend lines are the true support, resistance, and the roadmap for future price action. What else do we have? Let's make a quick recap on the daily charts. SPY managed to close above the 450. Next is 453, and then we have 455. Anything can happen. 450 needs to hold on the weekly close above 450, and then we're good to go. Close this gap at the upside. QQQ also managed to close above the 618 retracement. 337 now is the resistance. Above it, it looks like Qs are heading towards the 380 gap. Dow Jones. In the meantime, take 1 second, hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, hit the notification bell, because as you know, since last week, I'm trying to do two lives each and every day during Monday till Friday. One live pre-market, 8:30 Eastern Time. The second one, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, midday market review. So if you like, subscribe, share with friends, let them know about these lives. Dow Jones went all the way with a doji towards the 618 pre-market. Above it, 350 needs to hold the support. It will retest this as support during hours today, and then towards the 352. Bulls are back all across the board. Hi dog, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining. I will check all your requests in few minutes. IWM bounced off this trend line. Now 190 will become resistance. It's also the 50% retracement. Above it, we're heading towards the 192. Bitcoin sliding back down. Nothing much on cryptos. Just to be fair, I hold Ethereum and Bitcoin, not for trading, but for future investment. And oil. Once again, oil, we said a few days ago, once we will get a break above this channel, we will head straight towards this major resistance area. This resistance area, the red area, is a tough resistance since November of 2022. Almost 1 year of resistance. Let's see if now this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time that oil will try to break up and above. Let's see. Let me know what do you think. Where are we going with oil by the end of 2023? Natural gas broke above the 277, now 277 holding as support. Let's see continuation towards 287. Above it, we are heading towards the upper border of the Browning formation. Browning formation is the only true formation for price action. SOXX. Let me know that you hear me well. See me well. Very important for me to know this. SOXX 510 now is the resistance. It's also the 618 retracement. Pre-market slide down towards the 507. 503 needs to hold. Apple towards this area over here, the 618 retracement, 190 above it, closing the gap at the 191. Nvidia all-time highs each and every day. Let's check it out. We had yesterday a doji. Let's see continuation towards this upper trend line over here. Thank you, Icho. I'm asking because I have some noise. Let me know that you hear me now. Just double checking. Tesla 252 now needs to hold a support, otherwise we're heading back to the 242. weekly close above 262, and this gap at the 290 will get filled. Microsoft basically moving sideways. I'm waiting for a weekly close above 331. Thank you very much, Nancy. Google, looks like this purple trend line is next. Hello, Marcelo. Thank you very much for joining. Good afternoon. I hope you had a great nap. Are you taking naps after lunch? Lunchtime naps. In China, it's very common to fall asleep, to take a nap, 1 hour nap after lunch. They eat 15-20 minutes and then they take a rest, between 45 to 1 hour rest. They just have a folding chair, they open it up and they go to sleep. Very benefit for workers and for the work, for the employee and the employers. Netflix, we are waiting for a weekly close above 440 and then we are heading towards the 470. Meta, I'm waiting. We have a double bottom scenario of the 274, 284 holding a support, 300 resistance. I'm waiting for a weekly close above it and then we can go long. AMD, sorry, trying to bounce, but for me it's too early to go long. I'm waiting for a weekly close above 110 or 111. Amazon. In the meantime, if you have any requests, any questions about anything regarding charts, technical analysis, the psychology behind trading, don't be shy. Let me know. Write your requests, write your feedbacks, questions, anything. I will try my best to answer any questions. Amazon, I'm waiting for a weekly close above 136, and our friend Shopify, that is now 8%. Here's the pre-market, 8% to the upside, broke above this purple trend line. This purple trend line will get retested as support because this is it's a too big gap up. So maybe not today, but next week. By the way, Monday is closed. Next week, this trend line will get filled. This trend line will get retested as support. The next resistance is this upper trend line over here. So let's take some requests. Let's see. And here you are. As I said, the first 5-10 minutes of the move after a report, don't trade it. And here we are going back to the downside. Now 45.22 needs to hold the support. Otherwise, we have all the levels to the downside. And the 4 hours, 45.26. Tough resistance. Hi, Amir. Let's check. What did we have here? We had MU. Let's clean the chart. We don't need Fibonacci. We need to trade our eyes to look left and look for support and resistance area. If you have a rough time doing it, go back to line chart. Now we have this area over here, not surprising. Price is here, got rejected yesterday intraday. Now pre-market below this area. So if you're not long yet on MU, I would wait for a close above it. Then we are heading towards 70 and then 73. Above 73 we have this upper trend line. If you want, you can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and you have all the levels to the upside, all the levels to the downside. Hi Almog, thank you very much for joining us. click the live so we'll all be on the same page. What else do we have? Roblox. Nasty gap, earnings gap to the downside, but looks like Roblox trying to bounce back. Remember, more than 80% of all gaps will get filled throughout time. Same as this gap. This gap will get filled. When? No one knows. But take under consideration, it will get filled. Long, in my opinion, above 28.80 and then 31. Above 31, this gap will get filled. 80% chance. It's only my opinion. What else do we have? FI. Let's check FI. Almog, we just did shop. Once this live is over, you are more than welcome to go back 2 minutes, let's say around 2 minutes, 3 minutes back from where we are now. We went over Shopify, so please check it out. FI, Pfizer. Let's see what this. We have a trend line. We have another trend line over here. We can do it also from here, and then you will see why trend lines are the true support, resistance for price action. Pfizer, as long as price is inside this channel, we are heading down. Long, weekly close above the upper trend line. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and not surprising, Fibonacci. There are no other indicators that can be more accurate for support and resistance than Fibonacci. You don't need to trust me on this, but trust me when I say I went over more than 90% of all these technical indicators and strategies based on those indicators. Fibonacci is the only one, and it's not an indicator. Fibonacci is not an indicator. It just gives us the support and resistance for future price action according to the trend that we are trading. So Pfizer, FI, long only above a weekly close above this trend line and the 123. What else do we have? AI. Pre-market. We can see that first, let's clean the chart. Start over. We can see that 28 support, and we can see that this area over here where price is now resistance, next resistance 33.60. We have some kind of a double bottom above 33.60, and we are heading towards 37 or 38. And if you want, we can take Fibonacci, same as Fibonacci have, same as Tesla have, the self-driving, full self-driving FSD. Fibonacci is the technical analysis FSD. It gives us everything that we need for support and resistance, and as you can see, it gave us everything that we need. In my opinion, only about 34.80, and then we are heading towards 37 and the 39. IONQ. IONQ. First, let's check. And you see it all live. Check it out, how Fibonacci is acting as future support resistance. Now, 45.22 from resistance. Here we are. For now, holding a support. Below it, no need to guess. We have Fibonacci to let us know where price might be heading next with more than 90% accuracy. We just need to know how to use it. If you want to know how to use it, you are more than welcome to check the links in the description below. We have the one-on-one live mentorship available in English and Hebrew, and we have the pre-recorded. Same program, but pre-recorded on your own free time. Both programs will gain you lifetime access, guaranteed. I guarantee lifetime access for support from me, guidance from me, and all Discord channels. If you want to see Discord, this is our Discord. We have the premium room where we share mainly day trading ideas, also options mod. We have exclusive requests from premium members and gold members. We have chart request weekend, we have swing ideas, we have the premium zone, we have educational materials, and we have all the news channels from Twitter all in one place. So check it out. Check the links in the description below. IONQ. Nice, broke up and above, closed above the 618 retracement. Now this 1660 needs to hold the support, and then 1810 and 2020 to the upside. What else do we have? Adobe. Long time since someone asked for Adobe. Nice. Let's check the weekly. We're almost Friday, and tomorrow I'm expecting not much of a price action because they are going for a long weekend. Adobe, if you are long, 506 should be your risk management. If you're not long yet, I would wait for a weekly close at this area, 446, 450, and then we are heading towards, no need to guess, we can take Fibonacci swing low, swing high to the upside. This is your risk management, the 512 or the 507, long continuation above 552 towards 583 and 625. Overall looks very good. Adobe, thank you very much for sharing. And we have a trend line that shows us the way towards 625. Box had pretty rough earnings. Nothing to see here. Basically, I'm sorry to tell you, but nothing to see here. Let's clean the chart. Too much noise. Let's see if the 27 will hold. Below it, 26. Nothing much. Unbox. Hood. We talked about it yesterday, live. We had, let's clean the chart. We had a downtrend line, held the lower highs as resistance, broke, got retested, and now looks like hood is on the way towards closing this gap. Now this area over here, the 1180, will become resistance, a very tough one. Why? Because it's the 618 Fibonacci retracement. We can have several days in this area, and if this area will hold the support inside this area, and if the 1130 will hold the support for a few days, bulls will come strong, closing this gap over here. And of course, once again, my opinion, in the end of the day, no one knows what will happen next. All we have to do is control our risk management. The only thing we have full control of is risk management. Nothing more, nothing else. Airbnb, uptrend, retracement towards the 50% area, 618 area, now trying to bounce back. Long, in my opinion, only above, weekly close above 133. We can also take Fibonacci's to the latest low, and here we are above 134.30. We have a gap over here. It will get filled. If you're looking for long, weekly close above 134. If you're already long on Airbnb, 123 to the downside should be your risk management. You? What's so special about you? Not you, about Unity software. Same as Airbnb. Same price action as Airbnb. Not related, not the same area, but uptrend, retraced, 618. Now, 38 to the upside is the resistance. Long, only above. You can take also Fibonacci, recent low, above 38.40 on the weekly close, and then we're good to go for long using Fibonacci levels to the downside as our risk management. Is it true that a gap is closed? Usually, when a gap is closed, usually it will go back. It depends on the time frame. The lower the time frame, yes, you're right. The higher the time frame, not necessarily. And the daily time frame, where each candle represents one day, it might happen more than on the weekly, but less than on the hourly. But you need to take under consideration that once a gap gets filled, bulls will take some rest. Unity, trend lines shows us the way. And here you are, trend line holding the higher lows since May. Let's see what's going on in the futures. As we can see on the 4 hours, 45.26, 45.30, very tough resistance. 45.07 needs to hold the support. In the meantime, try to resist trading this kind of price action. It's a very tight price action since yesterday. Between the 45.07 and the 45.30, very tight price action. So try and avoid it because you will get exhausted. Don't overtrade. Wait for the right setup and then you can trade. Any other questions? If no other questions, I want to thank you all for joining me for another pre-market live. I hope you found this video helpful and educational. Take screenshots. You're more than welcome to join our Discord Premium or Gold membership. All the links in the description below. And until the opening bell and until the next video, trade safe.